If you've ever wanted to turn your home or bedroom into a full-on photography or video shoot location, today I'm gonna show you how. A lot of the time, renting studios or finding locations can not only be super time consuming, but it can also be very expensive as well. You're having to rent the space, or if it's outside, you might have to get a permit or some sort of release and then travel there by plane or car. Also, there's like the weather to worry about if we're shooting outside. It's just a lot. But that is why we love photography. I feel like it always comes with these challenges that make us better creatives and elevate our photos in ways that we normally wouldn't. But at the end of the day, I definitely am a homebody. So really any excuse to work or create from home, I'm definitely gonna take. I love doing everything from home, honestly. For me at least, I feel more comfortable. All of my gear and lighting, equipment, it's all here and ready for me to be able to grab at any point. I don't have to lug everything to a location or studio to shoot at. It's all just already where we need it to be. So today we're gonna be doing just that, shooting from home. To help make this possible, we need equipment, but with that, we want small and lightweight equipment because we don't have a whole lot of room to work with. Right now I'm in my office and I can basically touch the walls with my hands. I live in New York City, so I am used to sort of working within smaller spaces and getting really creative with what I have. So yeah, we need to get small with not only the camera gear, but also our lighting. So today we will be using Neewer's HB80C, which is actually lighting me right behind me here. This is an 80 watt RGBWW mini COB LED video light, and a huge thank you to Neewer for sending through this light and working with me on this video. We'll definitely be going into more detail about this light, but it is just so perfect and portable and can also operate without being plugged into a constant power connection. So right now I just have it freestanding on this light stand right here, and it's not being plugged into any connection at all, but it's super powerful at the same time, which is crazy. I recently hosted a photo walk and I brought this light along to light the model I was shooting, and obviously did not have it plugged in anywhere, and it lasted the whole time. And not only was it super strong, but we walked away with really creative photos because it has so many different settings, which we're gonna be getting into. And so many people on the photo walk as well were asking me what this light was. So I felt like I needed to make this video and share it with you guys as well. So yeah, more to come about this light. As for the gear I'll be shooting with today, I'll be using the Nikon Z8, and for a lens, we'll be using the NIKKOR Z 24-70 f2.8 lens. I love the 24-70 because I feel like when shooting in tight spaces, that 24mm really comes in handy, but then we can get really nice and crop in at 70mm and get a really nice sort of close-up portrait as well. It never disappoints. For video, if you're interested, I am shooting with the Nikon ZF. This is my favorite go-to for video recording. Also, because I have the little flip out screen right here, it's perfect. And then I'll also be using some lens filters, which you guys know I love. I usually opt for a half strength or a fourth or an eighth strength of a Cinesoft filter, which gives your photos a really nice glow to them. And I feel like this combination of camera, lens, light is so high quality, but it's also compact enough for us to shoot from home today. So if you're watching this video and planning your own shoot from home, just be mindful of your gear and your light and definitely lean on the lighter side. It just makes things so much easier. To be honest, I don't think I will ever be someone who uses these crazy ginormous lights because I've found that I can get the same results, if not better results, just using what I have. Just because when I'm using smaller gear and gear that doesn't require all these wires as well, I'm more inclined to shoot whenever I'm feeling inspired just to grab what I have and get out there. Like if every time I wanted to take photos, I had to do this elaborate lighting setup that would take me hours, I would probably never be shooting. It is fun to get really creative with your lighting, but I feel like when inspiration sort of strikes, you just want to get into shooting immediately. But to give you even more insight into this light, it's super small as you can see, but it's also super powerful. The illuminance reaches 10,400 lux at a 1 meter distance, which means you'll get really incredible brightness even at a faraway distance. So this will be super key in lighting up our bedroom, the kitchen, the hallway today. And with the HB80C, you also get 7 different lighting modes, including CCT, HSI, RGB, CW, XY, gel, source match, and FX special effects. You can adjust the color temperature anywhere from 2500K to 7500K. So it's perfect for any mood or white balance you're going for. Plus, with those FX special effects I just mentioned, you get 18 pre-programmed special effects that give you creative freedom to control any scene or vibe. It can portray scenes like lightning, fireworks, TV, the list goes on and on. So if you're someone who shoots video, you know how crucial a light like this with those effects is to the scene that you're setting. And if you love shooting with color like me, this light has a 360-degree full hue and 0 to 100% saturation control. So you can pick any color of the rainbow, really. The light covers over 90% of the Rec 2020 color gamut as well. So you get a really wide but accurate color range, which is perfect for professional applications. It's also really great for creating dynamic backgrounds for photo or video shoots like we'll be doing today, or as a key light onto your Model 2. There's just so many options, and I'll be using it in a few different ways today, so definitely stay tuned. But now let's talk about power, because this is a really big thing to consider when you're looking to buy a light. This one has a built-in 72 watt-hour battery that lasts up to 70 minutes in regular mode and up to 94 minutes in mute mode. For recharge, it only takes about 2 hours using a PD fast charger, and this in specific will be really needed for what we're capturing today, because all of the kind of locations within the house that we're using aren't all near outlets. And I also feel like when you're able to use a light that doesn't have to be plugged in, you're able to just feel more free-flowing on your shoot, and you can place your light without any constrictions at all. You can just put it wherever you want without having to worry. I have a softbox attached onto it right now, but the other side of the light is even smaller than what you're seeing. So with it being so small, we can get really creative with where we're putting it. We can kind of hide it within certain corners and fill areas that we normally wouldn't be able to. This light also features 3 fans, mute at 45 watts, regular at 65, and booster at 80 watts. And if you're someone who wants to go into that overclocking mode at 80 watts, you will need to have your light connected to that PD 100 watt adapter. But if you're streaming or shooting video, that mute mode is perfect because it's super quiet. The HP ADC also comes with the Neewer Infinity app, which allows you to control the light wirelessly from your phone. You can also sync multiple lights together using the 2.4G wireless control, which is perfect for when you need control over a light that is in a really hard to reach spot. And it is compatible with those Bone Mounts products, so I can use all of my existing modifiers with it and get really creative with shaping and bending my light. But now that you know so much about this light, we're gonna get into shooting with it. So we're at the location, and it's literally just my friend's living room, and they're in the process of moving right now, so I thought it would be perfect because we can kind of just move things around and get sort of creative with the art that they have. Maybe use it as backdrops. I know that Kaylee actually, who's modeling today, painted this one right here, so I'll definitely be using that. And my goal for this shoot is to sort of use 3 different locations or backdrops around their house, and to go along with that, use 3 different modifiers on our light today. One of the modifiers I have is Neewer's Snoot Kit, and this comes with a honeycomb grid and then also some colored gels as well. And this right here will give us a really cool sort of spotlight effect. Another modifier I have is this octagonal softbox, and this is really great for more directional sort of soft light. And then I attached a grid on there as well so that we can get the light even more sort of directional on Kaylee today. And then lastly, I have this is a reflector, and this actually came with the light. And this just makes our light even stronger and can also sort of contain it as well. So Kaylee's getting ready right now. I'm gonna set up the light and we're gonna get right into the first setup. All right, we're about ready to shoot, but I'm just kind of like wandering around Kaylee's house and trying to figure out what backdrops I wanna use. I know I mentioned this one for sure, but there's also these curtains, which I love. I love the pattern and the color. If we come over here, there's also this corner with the checkered floor in this kitchen. I just have to sort of move that out of the way, but I kind of love how this looks. And then there's also the bedroom, which I feel like, oh, hey Kaylee. She just needs to put her outfit on, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay, so we have Freya deciding to join the shoot as well, but I have the light here set to sort of a cool temperature because I'm gonna have my white balance be a little bit warmer. And I attached the snoot on, so we're getting this really cool spotlight onto Kaylee here, and we're just gonna get into shooting. I'm gonna kind of adjust the distance at which I like want it away from her and like play around with that, but I kind of like where this is going, so. Love that. Oh, really good. Wait, look. Slay.
Obsessed.
Love these. Have the, yeah, I like that where the flower is kind of showing. Looks great, yeah. Let's have you shine the flower kind of like in front of the light to create a little bit of like, a little closer to you maybe. Yeah, like that. That looks really cool. Love that. A little more to this way. Yeah. Love that. Wait, hold that. If you can hold it like a little more up, like the flower, like, yeah, like that. And don't cover your eyes though if you can, like, yeah. Love that. A little lower so your eyes really shine. Love that. Oh my God, hold that, hold that. Hold that. Hold that if you can. Do it vertically here. Flower a little lower. Yeah, amazing. All right, we moved on over from the kitchen to the living room in front of this really cool art piece that Kaylee painted. And now we're just selecting a color that will kind of complement that. So I'm just kind of going through all the different options on the light and trying to, that actually looks really nice. The painting is very like cool toned with like purple and blue. So I think I wanna like do something a little bit warmer to kind of bring it all together. I kind of liked that red, I don't know. But I have the softbox with a grid on from the side to kind of have some shadows lay onto the other half of Kaylee's face and have it be a little bit more sort of like dramatic. I kind of like that. Okay, let's give it a try. I have to change my settings a bit here and then face a little bit more towards that light actually. Yeah. Great. Love that. Yeah, I like, always also try to have like an eye in the light if you can. Yeah. Good. Like wide here. Really nice. I love how soft this looks. Ooh, yeah, nice. Love that. Perfect. Let's do like facing me maybe for a few. Yeah. Love that. And let's have like a shoulder, like a lean or something. Yeah, great. Yeah, really good. I like the red that you're wearing, and the red light also really complements like the blue and the purple of the backdrop. Okay, so I just took off the softbox, put on the reflector, and set the light to one of the built-in modes that it has. I set it to one that just changes the hue so we can get a lot of variety within our shots. I just have Kaylee in the hallway and I'm gonna shoot from over there so it kind of will create this really nice like rectangular sort of light because the doorway is sort of blocking out some of the edges of the light, and I'm hoping it'll look good. Love. And then if you can have sort of like your face a little bit towards that light because that's like your main source. Yeah, great. Love that, good job. A few more. Perfect, yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, love that. Ooh, really good. Face a little bit more towards the light if you can. Love that. Let's have you like go in this sort of light, like half in it. And then like a little forward. Yeah, like that, great. Great job. It's small, but perfect for turning any room in your home into a professionally lit photo or video studio like we did today. And it's actually kind of crazy thinking about that we took those photos in just a kitchen, a living room, a hallway. So whether you're a photographer, maybe a content creator, or maybe you're just looking to elevate your setup, this light really has everything you need. If you're interested, be sure to check the description below. I'll leave links to the light and to everything you saw today. Thanks again to Neewer once again for working with me on this video. And also, let me know what your favorite setup was from today. I'm super curious. But with all that, I will see you guys soon. Bye.